What's up, everybody? Robert Welkney here and Haley Bride of CoinOpTV.
CoinOpTV, and this is our 2010 year in review, part 1.
January 2010. Well, the year kicked off with Haley Bright being named Gamette of the Year from busygamer.com. They did a voting, and fans voted in December. And then in January, the guys from busygamer.com came on the show to award Haley Bright with her Gamette of the Year trophy, and she had this to say about that.
Thanks to everyone who logged on and voted. That's what I have to say, because it was really nice of you guys to vote me Game of the Year.
Also in January, Haley Bright starred in the Black Nerd Comedy video clip for Me Love We, which was a review from Resident Evil and We Cheer. Very funny, worth checking out. Me and some of the guys got to go to the He-Man art installation at Gallery 1988. Another big event that we did was the LA Riots 2, which we helped produce that with Gutex and Cami. It was a 8-man invitational Street Fighter 4 tournament that was live streamed. Also big news, CoinOpTV was named a Clicker finalist for Best Live Show of 2009. That was a nice surprise. But the big thing that happened towards the end of January was when I got to post my Yvonne Strahovski interview. Yvonne stars on Chuck, and she's also Miranda in the video game Mass Effect 2. This interview with Yvonne is probably my most highest viewed and commented clip on the internet, so I thought I'd dig down and see if I could find a little bonus clip. So here's a clip of me asking Yvonne what the deal was with her accent as Miranda in the video game.
Miranda's accent, we kind of played around with it a little bit when I first went into the recording booth. We played around with it being American versus Australian, and we settled on something that was very neutral. So I like to call it a neutral Australian accent.
February 2010. Well, one of the highlights was we had John Gibson on the show. He's the founder of I'm 8-Bit, also the Nerdcore calendars. That was a blast because I've been a big supporter of John and a fan of his stuff for years and years, so that was cool having him on the live show. Haley and I went to the Battlefield Bad Company 2 red carpet, and you can check out some of the clips here. Also in February, we went to the EA's office to interview the team behind Command & Conquer 4. March 2010. Well, there's this game called Tweet Defense that came out in March, in which Haley got to star as Mombi, a female pregnant zombie. This was an iPhone, iPad game release from our friends Nelson and Chris. A cool thing that happened in March was Haley and I got to volunteer for the Starlight charity event, which we helped moderate the Nintendo Gaming Room, which had about 100 kids in there, and also celebrities were present. Haley was in charge of the Rock Band Lego, and I was helping moderate the Super Mario Brothers station, and we got to meet Mr. T there, so that was a treat. Alright, some of the events going on. God of War 3 midnight launch at GameStop. We also went to the Capcom Monster Tree press event, which was a daytime outdoor event at the Tar Pits, the La Brea Tar Pits. That was very cool. Another thing that was really cool was Haley was a guest on Ken Lally's show called Lallywood, episode 2. He did an interview with her up on some rooftops and around the Los Angeles, Hollywood area. Worth checking out. It was for machinima.com's website. April 2010. April kicked off with the April Fool's video from Toshiba. Some of the events we went to was the Splinter Cell Conviction red carpet. We saw a lot of cool celebrities there and got some fun sound bites from guys like Joel McHale.
Favorite person you've ever interviewed?
Ryan Seacrest.
And Toshiba also released some videos of Haley doing some product reviews for them, mostly some camcorders that month. So April was sort of capped off with the big Streamy Awards, in which CoinOpTV was nominated for Best Live Production. We eventually lost to the Kevin Pollak chat show, but it was great exposure and great experience for Haley and I. We got to dress up and walk across the red carpet, and we gave interviews to just about anybody there who would listen to us. It was a great time overall, and we hope to go back again next year. May 2010. So May kicked off with the Capcom Lost Party 2 event hosted by Olivia Munn from G4. I also got to do an interview with the creators for Enslaved. That was really cool, a game I was looking forward to early on. And also Haley did an interview with the guys from Treyarch talking Call of Duty Black Ops, which has a lot of interesting comments on the YouTube channel worth checking out. Also, Haley was named Babe of the Day on Crave Online's website. That was really cool. And I got to attend the Skate 3 launch party down at Venice Beach. June 2010. Well, in June, we got to interview the team behind Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Haley also starred in a handful of Nyko product commercials. And then, of course, June marks the E3 event. Haley and I were there the whole week doing interviews, demoing games, checking things out. We got to interview the team, the developers for Vanquish, Dead Space 2, Medal of Honor, Vindictus, and more. All the rage was the PS3 move, but more importantly, the Microsoft reveal of Kinect. On the show floor, Haley and I spent a lot of time playing Rock Band 3 and hanging around the Pac-Man booth. Some of the cool parties we went to was the Activision party where Usher and others performed. That was really awesome. And then we also went to the THQ party, the Pac-Man party, and the SFX 360 party, July 2010. We started off the month going to the Anime Expo in Los Angeles. I think it was about the 5th or 6th time that I've gone, and it was the first time for Haley, so that was really cool for her to check out some of the cosplayers and the booths there. And then, of course, in July, the big one, the San Diego Comic-Con. We got to demo a lot of cool games on the show floor, check out a lot of the events going on, and see some of the celebrities walking around. Some of the parties we got to go to were Microsoft, Sony, Activision.
Alright guys, that wraps up CoinOpTV's year in review, January to July. Haley, what's coming up next?
Guys, stay tuned for our part 2, August through December of 2010. Part 2.